founded Birmingham United with Atlanta United owner Arthur Blank with the goal of making Birmingham the biggest city in England. But we are far from that right now. We finished 12th in the 4th division last year, and with a team of local talents like Jazzy Parker, Harry the Hammer, and the Vargas brothers. But this season, Arthur Blank wants promotion, and he has the money to help us with it. And right as the transfer window opens, the owner pulls a crazy move and sends us one of Atlanta United's best players. American defender Brooks Lennon is joining Birmingham United on loan. Now Brooks is easily one of the highest rated players in League Two. And now, let's hear from the man himself.
Hey there, it's Brooks Lennon from Atlanta United. I'm super excited to be joining the team, and let's see if we can get promoted.
Thanks for joining, Brooks. We got big plans this season, and we're not done yet. We also need a winger, and this guy looks perfect. Kieran Quinn, a hard-working wide midfielder, and we signed him for $700,000. And now the only problem we have is our two new signings play right back and right wing. That's where the Vargas brothers play, and they're two of our best players. I can't drop them. So instead, we're gonna put Brooks Lennon at center mid. With the stats he has in League Two, he'll actually be better there anyways. And we'll have Jacob Shepard and Kieran Quinn as super subs. And just like that, we've gone from the worst team in League Two last season to the number 4 team in the league. Birmingham United has grown its fan base a lot over the summer. So unlike last year, we kick off the first game of the season with supporters actually here in the stadium. But things don't exactly get off to a great start here as we concede first. That is catastrophic defending. And on we go, the attack looking sharp, and Jazzy Parker, our star young player, slipped in behind. How about that for a composed finish? This kid is unreal, still only 17 years of age. And it's time for the subs, Quinn and Shepard coming on to impact the game. And that's exactly what happens as Jacob Shepard gets involved to set up Brooks Lennon to score in his debut match here in a Birmingham United shirt. Well, he's a right back by trade, but down here in League Two, this guy could pretty much play anywhere. And Brooks Lennon is actually our top goal scorer as he keeps putting him in. This guy might be the star of the show here in League Two. Hopefully we can keep him. So 6 games in, Birmingham looking at automatic promotion in 2nd place, and the team morale is high. Everybody's contributing, and spirits couldn't be any happier. And up next, we have our local rivals, Walsall. We're sharing a home stadium with them while ours is being built, and they pack the stadium out with way more fans than us. But we're looking united, and it's time to come out and prove we are a top team in the league against a pretty big side. And then Thomas Reynolds slipped through by Jazzy Parker, and our reliable striker finishes again, but all credit to that perfect ball by our young central attacking midfielder. So we're in 3rd place, 10 games into the season. Things are looking great, but there's a relaxed mood around the training ground, and I'm starting to notice something. A couple of our star players are really not giving their all in training, and it seems like something might be up. I'm not seeing the levels that we're used to based on the start of this season. A few of our players are really poor on fitness right now. The Vargas brothers, Reynolds, and Harry the Hammer Thompson are dropping off significantly as the season goes on. It's not like the Hammer to be missing headers like this, and we see similar with our usually reliable striker Thomas Reynolds simply missing a penalty kick altogether. And these lapses in concentration are costing the team points as we start to concede goals on a very frequent basis. I don't know exactly what's happening right now, but this team absolutely needs a shakeup. It all comes to a head as Carlos Vargas, with the most egregious mistake yet, leads to an own goal that sees Birmingham drop even more points. One of the only players still really in top form is Jazzy Parker. He's a nightmare for defenses, still only 17, and getting rough treatment from defenders because he's so hard to contain. And he is helping the team salvage some points from these games, but we've fallen out of the promotion playoff spots down into 8th. Something is going on with this team, and we have to fix it. And it seems like it's those same 4 players. Carlos Vargas, Diego Vargas, Thomas Reynolds, and Harry Thompson, 4 of our best players, are all notably lacking fitness and match sharpness. Now it's a tough decision, but I'm making the call to bench both of the Vargas brothers. They've been well below their standards. Now luckily, our new signings can slot in. Quinn's gonna be at right mid, Lennon's gonna go back to right back, and Jacob Shepard will make his return to midfield. We'll be monitoring the situation, but hopefully the new faces in the team can elevate the levels of this squad. So it's a new look team, but hopefully one that delivers, because we desperately need a win here. Jazzy Parker pulling strings from deep. He has the vision to pick out a pass for Brooks Lennon, making that run all the way from right back, and it doesn't matter. We pulled him out of midfield. This guy still finds a way to score goals, simply outclassing everybody in the division. And so is Jazzy Parker, who lays it off, and it's Jacob Shepard to hit it from distance. We know this kid has insane long shots from last episode, and he does it again. Brilliant. So Jacob Shepard is enjoying his football and looking great, and so is Jazzy Parker. Now this kid just turned 18. He's an adult now, and he announces to the world a tattoo on his arm, Brum, to represent Birmingham, the area he grew up in and is passionate about. He wants to stay local to the area, so it's up to us to get promoted so he doesn't have to move on. There's tons of offers, but at least for one more window, we are able to keep a hold of him. So the team is back in the running for promotion. But shortly after Jazzy Parker's 18th birthday, his performance starts to drop a lot as well. I don't know what's going on with this team. This is full-blown crisis mode for Birmingham, as we seriously jeopardize our chances of getting promoted this season. If Jazzy Parker can't even play well, I don't know who's gonna save us at this point. We've fallen back outside the promotion playoff spots. This is bad. But then the next day at training, the news breaks on social media. Several Birmingham United players were spotted in a fight in a nightclub last night. The Vargas brothers had gotten into a fight at the nightclub, and then Harry the Hammer gets in trouble for drug possession. Well, this is what's been affecting the players. They've been out partying as a group, and now that Jazzy Parker's an adult, he started to join them. So we have to address this. All of the players involved will be banned for 3 matches, but we've got bigger problems. The league has actually decided to suspend Harry Thompson for the rest of the season based off of the drug charges. So we are now without our best center back and 4 of our other best players. Well, now we're short on players, so I dive into the youth academy. It's time to promote a few of these guys. Sean Gibbs can fill in at center back. Arthur Bowden's a really good option at fullback. Matthew Hobbs is a striker. Let's see if we can get some bodies in. We at least need players to fill the bench, but with the Hammer out, it's actually gonna be Sean Gibbs who steps in as a starter because we really don't have many good center backs, and it's a new look Birmingham United. But there's still quality here, guys. Liam Morgan scores a banger in the next game. Maybe we're gonna be okay after all. But then the unfortunate news continues to pile on. Our backup central midfielder, Brandon Rowe, goes down injured, and it's a debut for another youth player, Bowden, who we just called up. I didn't even make an in-game face for him yet. And things get even worse. Oliver Armstrong goes down, pulling a muscle. That's another key player for us, out. But we are still clinging on here 60 minutes into the game. And then things get even worse. Brooks Lennon, who hasn't put a step wrong all season, picks up a red card with a rash challenge. Well, I'm seriously concerned about the games ahead here. That's 4 players on top of the 5 we already lost. And this is a squad with not a ton of depth, so we're barely fielding a starting 11 out here, and things are looking dire. We're conceding goals, and you can't blame the young players. They're doing their best out there, but this is just not the team we would like to be fielding. We're now down to 13th place, but our players have finally served their suspensions and they will be eligible. So it's time to bring these 4 back. So all these guys are coming back into the fold. The only player who's gonna stay on the bench is Diego Vargas because Kieran Quinn's been so good. I don't think Vargas will be very happy about it, but we gotta reward the players who have been playing well. And as Jazzy Parker makes a return to the team, it's up to him and the rest of the players that I'm putting my faith into to deliver in these next games. And now Kieran Quinn with a chance, and he repays the faith that we put in him, scoring again. And Jazzy Parker finally starting to look like the form he was in earlier this season. Hopefully we were able to save his career before he got bogged down with all the partying off the pitch. And he looks to be back in a good mindset. All right, well, we're back in the race for a promotion playoff spot. 7th place, we just got a hold, but we got a problem. Diego Vargas, who's been kept on the bench with Quinn playing so well, wants out of the club. He demands a transfer. This is going to be a tough one. Now, there's no doubting he's a super talented player, but he and his brother and Harry the Hammer have caused so many problems in this squad. I think it's time they all take some time out of the first team. I'm putting both Vargas brothers on the bench, and it's a deserved start for Jacob Shepard, who's actually been really solid this season when given the chance. I think it's his time to shine. And the players that we're backing keep performing. Jazzy Parker slips through Quinn, scores again, and wins another game. The team's doing really well. So we finished the regular season in 4th. We're gonna be in the playoffs for promotion. And the only problem we still have in the squad is Diego Vargas, who still wants to leave. We're going to accept this offer from Swansea City, so he'll be departing at the end of the season, but we're going to have to rely on this guy to still be a key player for us through these promotion playoffs. And we got Wimbledon in the semifinals. Well, this is a hard-fought tie. Both teams going for it, but both teams throwing bodies on the line in defense. It is very hard to score in these circumstances, but we both have chances. Neither team, though, able to score in that first leg, but we have ourselves at home here, and the team still playing up to our high standards here. Jacob Shepherd, oh my God, the long-range strike. That is an unbelievable goal at a time when we need it the most. Whew, those long shots are something else, and Jacob Shepherd single-handedly carries us to the final of the promotion playoffs where we take on Bradford City. It all comes down to this. Everything on the line as we could move to the 3rd division of England with just one game in our way. We've been through a lot these last 2 seasons, but all we need to do is win the one game between us and a huge, huge success for this club. Thomas Reynolds now plays through Shepherd, who's been in great form, cool as you like, plays it through to Parker, so much space. Jazzy Parker never gonna miss from there, and our star player scores yet another important goal. But this game is far from over. Bradford City, a lot of good chances, but Finn Harper, our goalkeeper, has been amazing in these playoffs. He was good in the 2 legs, and oh my God, another save. We're creeping up towards halftime, but firmly on the back foot as Harper called into action for the 3rd time. He's having the game of his life out here as Bradford City keep pushing forwards. Another chance, another save. Take a bow, Harper. We just gotta keep clinging on. Another save. What is going on? We just cannot clear the pressure. Oh my God, this could be it. And Harper with another save. Whew. We took it through the first 45 minutes. I don't know how we are clinging on to our lead in this game, but we are, and now we can go into the second half with a lead still to protect, but Jazzy Parker brought down with a nasty, nasty tackle. Oh God, well he's gonna have to come off. That is not how we would have wanted to start the second half, and it's Diego Vargas of all people to come off the bench. This is going to be his last game in a Birmingham United jersey. Let's hope it's a good one here. Let's show your class. Diego Vargas on the ball now. Lovely footwork. Oh my God, what an assist this would be. Liam Morgan, a chance. Oh my God, we finish. 2 chances, 2 goals. Birmingham United win that game despite being severe underdogs for most of it. But we're going to League One and a lot of huge changes coming up for Birmingham next season. Stay tuned to find out what happens there. And also join our Discord, link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. And I hope to see you again soon.